Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 43 of Direwolf20's ATM7 Skyblock series. I'm getting ready today to make an antimatter constructor. Woohoo! Now, I remember needing, and I said I was going to research this between episodes, but I didn't really. But I'm pretty sure this is what we need to do. Reprocessing. Any item goes in, scrap comes out at a 12% chance. So in order to get that, we're going to need a composter and we're going to need a compressor here. Seems easy enough. And since we are going to be doing this anyway, let's go ahead and get a cobble gen. That sound cool? We are missing sand again. You know, I really should do something about keeping a Cobbleworks going. Maybe we'll do a Cobbleworks today once we kick off some stuff, right? I don't think that would be a bad idea. I think a Cobbleworks might be a nice idea, honestly. Try and do it a little different using this thingy here that we've got. Could be fun. Could be fun. So I wanted the cobble generator. And then we're just going to need some buckets. One of... Oh wow, we're out of lava? We really out of lava? No, it's just visual. It's full. See? It's full. I'm like, there's no way we're out of lava, right? That can't possibly be like a real thing that happened. One would hope. So a couple things we need to do today, right? First and foremost, we're going to get the Cobbleworks going. Well, we're going to do the Cobbleworks. We're going to do some automation with water, is what I'd like to do. So let's just go with a tier 2 if we can. Can't hurt to have a second version of that one, right? Though we've been running off the tier 1 this entire series so far without a problem. So this guy's max input is 128, so we don't need the thing there. But what we will want... Let's see. I probably want an ejector upgrade. That would be cool. And probably a few overclock upgrades. Now, whether or not we get into nuclear or not with FTB is kind of a question. We may not. We'll see. I remember there were some automation issues with it when I tried playing with it in my Let's Play, but I don't know if there's been a new version that's come out, so we'll see if that's something we can do if we decide to get into nuclear. Cool. Okay, so this should be easy peasy. What I'm thinking we do is maybe kind of... I'm going to run this over here, because eventually I may want to put a block here, and I may not want there to be an MV cable in the way. But what we could do, right, is something like this. If we plop down the reprocessor here... Now, the cobblestone gen... Does that go above or below, or how does that work? It might need to go... It might need to go below it. You think that's where it goes? Possible. Yep. Okay. So we can do that. Okay, so that's there. You are not going to have nearly enough power for this many overclockers. 4 overclockers is doable, though. But don't forget we're going to need power for our antimatter constructor, which is going to need large amounts of power. Now, I think what I want to do is make sure that you can ejector. Now, it should be a 10% chance to produce this stuff, so I guess we'll see if you actually produce it. Though I wonder if it automatically accepts. Though, in fairness, we're getting... I mean, is that it? Antimatter constructor? There's got to be more to it than that, right? Yeah, no, it can't just be 100,000. That's like an internal battery of some kind. Why aren't you actually running antimatter? I'm going to have to look it up and look at how the antimatter constructor works again. I know I used it once before. Oh, no, that is truly it. Literally just 100,000. Wow, that is really easy to make. Okay. Any questions? I guess we're cool. So then where's that ejector upgrade? I think what I want to do is like do that. And then if I put you in here, will you automatically eject? You do. Awesome. See how it's yellow? Nice. Well, that was far less effort than I thought it would be. Why did I think this was going to be a lot harder? I don't know. That seems way easy. Doesn't that seem too easy? It seems too easy. But I guess we have antimatter now? I guess. This is all the auto crafting of things that I did. So now if I want EV solar panels, because that's what we need for our creative mode quest, Ryan, right? We needed the Nexium emitter. That's what we're ultimately working towards. The EV solar panel was one of the big ones that we need to make that happen. So let's see if I have everything I need for this to happen. I just need a few more slime balls, which, and I need more redstone, believe it or not. Not a big deal. I added a drawer upgrade to the slime balls. Do you have 2 upgrades in you? Okay, that's cool. He's double voiding. But I added that so that we could have extra storage. So we'll be able to hold 49,000 slime balls now. We need a lot for the EV solar. It's going to be like a long crafting chain, but it should be all automated now. We just need that, redstone, and sand. So while we're waiting for the slime balls, let's get the Cobbleworks going. Does that sound cool? So do I want a dedicated flux hammer for this? Maybe. Maybe we want a dedicated flux hammer for this. And if I read correctly on this, I believe that you can adjust the output of these machines now, and they no longer have to be on a specific way. I think you hit them with some kind of hammer. I believe. Oh, that's neat. You can hit them with something. And that's cool. So let's see if we can't figure that out. I read it in the patch notes for the pack. Probably don't need you no more, right? So this could be a good spot to set up this little Cobbleworks. Yeah, why not? So how should we do this? Let's envision it, right? What do we want out of the Cobbleworks? Do we want silicon? No, because silicon comes from smelting Certus, of which we have probably a healthy-ish amount, but could still use more. We probably want gravel, right? Sand. Dust. The block form of it. Might not be a bad idea to have. And then it would probably also be smart to have glass. And smooth stone. That should work for now. So what I'm thinking is we make a cobblestone gen, and then we make it dedicated to the resources that we're interested in. Let me get more oak wood, by the way. It looks like we're getting low. There we go. Try that again. Okay, so that, I'm going to make this a pretty high tier one. Because why not? Is that max? I think that's max. Okay. So maxed out, you're going to chill, let's say, here. And then above that, we're going to put a compacting drawer. Doesn't he get pushed into the top? You would think. Hey, there we go. Okay, so I guess it just needed to be clicked and staged and prepped. So now he's filling up pretty quickly. Wait, wow, that's compact. That's the 1x compressed. That's pretty quick, ain't gonna lie. Probably faster than we need, but that's what makes it fun. All right, now then the flux hammer, how should we handle this? So what we could do is we could have one hammer per. So we could have a hammer for gravel, a hammer for sand, and a hammer for dust. Right, so 3 hammers. Should we do it that way? Or should we have one hammer that's shared for all 3? Oh. Let's do let's try one hammer for all 3, just for funsies. Right? So let's get you a dedicated stuff, right? Let's get some laser IO happening, and let's see if we can laser IO this into a, you know, bunch of cool stuff kind of thing. And if it turns out that it's easier to not do it that way, then fine, whatever. Probably going to want all that, probably going to want all that, and then my card holder, and that should be cool. So first things first, you're going to need power. And on the top, you're going to need to extract energy. Good. And you'll need a flux network to do that on. Okay? All right, now let's prep for gravel and sand. Cool. So there's gravel. There's sand. And what I'm thinking I might do is let's set up some inserts on white, and I'm going to count filter you with a stack of something. Okay. And let's lock these so that I don't lose them. Okay. And I'm going to put away some junk I don't necessarily need right now, because there's a lot of that in my inventory. There's a lot of that going around. My inventory is a mess, as usual. I don't need any of this junk. Holy cow, do I have a lot of junk in here. No wonder. So let's get a stack of you and a stack of you. Cool. So you're going to insert a stack of cobble when redstone white is low. Okay. You're going to insert a stack of gravel when redstone orange is low. And then you're going to insert a stack of sand when redstone magenta is low. Okay? And then what we're going to have here is wrench. There you are. You're going to be a sensor for not cobble, but gravel. Control click. Let's do 512. Does that sound cool? And you'll emit on white. So when the white signal comes in, stop putting in gravel, aka stop making gravel. Stop putting in cobble, stop making gravel, right? So then you're going to emit on white when that's the case. Okay? And then we're probably going to want a drawer for sand. Okay, but, or for dust, but then you're going to be the sand one, right? So you're going to sensor sand 512 and emit on orange. And I'm just going to say 1024 of dust. Does that sound cool? Because remember, dust, we don't get... dust we don't get in compressed form. Okay? And that'll be the magenta, and that'll be dust. How about 1024? Does that sound cool? Yeah. So then that will stop inserting the sand, right? So that sounds cool. Then what we want to do, we're probably going to want to extract on white, insert on, yeah, something like that. Do I want to extract on different colors for this? I may. So let's make you be white for cobble. You can be orange. And you can be magenta. Okay? And then you're going to extract whatever you're taking out is going to go on black. How's that sound? But I'm going to keep you in insert mode for a second. Okay, but that's going to eventually be my extract card. So you're going to insert on black. You're going to insert on black. And you're going to insert on black. Okay, so he's got gravel in him. He pulls it out. It goes in here because this is the only drawer that accepts gravel. That should be fine. Cool. And you should get some overclockers because you're going to need that. But now I also want you extracting on what? Orange? Yeah, so you're the gravel, so you're going to extract on orange. Yeah, you have nothing in you yet. That's fine then. Extract on orange, a stack at a time. Cool. You're going to extract on magenta, a stack at a time. And then you're going to extract on white, a stack at a time. Cool. And I'm going to leave it at 20 ticks. And then we just need a netherite upgrade. We don't have any of those? All right, so let's do this. Maybe clay should be added to this list of things. It wouldn't be a bad idea. I could move this whole setup down there, right? And just make it keep clay in stock. If I put clay in a compacting drawer, will it do the thing? Maybe not. It does, actually. That's cool. Clay will do the thing. Yeah, maybe we should have clay down here. I like that plan, right? Yeah. That sounds cool. All right, so I made myself a netherite upgrade, which is going to go here, right? So now you're going to insert and then do the thing, I think. Should we try it? I think all we need to do to get this working is, first off, let's make sure that you're set to extract, right, on black. And I want you to be 64 at a time. Okay. And then let's see what happens when we link you, right? So you should get the thing, and you keep inserting. Oh, right, you need a block to be in front of you or somewhere to manage something, right? I think I can put it on top. Yeah. Think I can. Think I can. Where's iron chests? Why am I missing them? There they are. Now we have to go copper first, huh? So there's some kind of hammer that I can use to make this change. I just don't know what kind of hammer. I think this is it. Think that makes it the output? Yes. Hello. Excellent. Okay. Well, that's cool beans. Now, are you also inserting from up there? Because I feel like you are, and that's not necessarily what I want. Did you come pre-voided? Did I void that already? Because that's kind of cool. I didn't realize that already had a void upgrade in it. But okay, thank you. Yeah, that's not exactly what I want to have happen here. So maybe I want to put it underneath. So let's use that hammer again. If I do that, will you only... What I ultimately want you to do... Yeah, so I think it was pulling from the top. Yeah, see, now it's making the gravel. Awesome. Okay, cool. So instead of extracting on black here, we're going to have another node here. That will extract on black on the opposite side of this. Perfect. So once we hit 512 there, he should stop. Hey, that's actually working pretty well, surprisingly. That's pretty cool, right? So like, let's just demonstrate this, right? I drop this below 512, and he should immediately fill back up to 512. Possibly an extra one depending on timing, which I'm okay with. A little extra never hurt. I mean, that's kind of cool, right? I don't need all this stuff for the record. This is all... We have literally infinite amounts of these right now. That's kind of cool. Once we hit below 1024, boom, 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 boom. Wow, that fills up very quickly. Actually, we should take that dust out. That's a pretty cool cobble gen, right? I like that. Yeah, we might get a few extra, but I'm okay with that. I'm 100% okay with having a little extra. We cut it off at 512 for a reason. What I should do is bump you up, right? Is what I should do. Let's get a diamond upgrade guy in there, right? Yeah. Just to hold a little bit more because you don't have, you know. So again, we go below 1024. And all of a sudden, he'll immediately fill back up. And then you got low, so you're going to fill up with sand. And then you got a little low, so you refill with gravel. And now you're stuck. That is a thing. That is a cool thing, right? I like that. Okay. So now let's get this thing going. Okay. So you're going to do the dust portion of this. And then we got to get sand and stone, right? So we've got dust, we've got sand, we've got gravel. So we need stone and glass now. Okay, that should be doable in a moment. So where should we build this out? What I'm thinking is we could probably hide it behind. Right? So how about you're going to sense when we have what? How about 512 clay? Okay. Sensor clay. $512 and emit on, how about the blue channel? Sure, channel 3, right? And then we will have this guy. We want to extract on blue. I might need more item cards. Extract on blue one at a time. And insert on blue when we don't have a blue channel going on, right? So if we have enough clay, stop the insertion of dust into here. Cool. I'm cool with that. I think that sounds good. Yeah. Okay. And then we just need the sink. And on the down will be an extract. And on this side will be an insert. And that looks pretty cool. And then you need to extract and insert on a new color, right? How about yellow? And you can extract on yellow. And by rights, I should be using this extract, right? Probably yes. Yeah. Shouldn't that be working? Why isn't that working? Oh, because you're not linked. Sweet. Now all we really need to do is get you to be a little bit faster. That is cool beans. Right? And then what sensor card did I make you? 512. So as soon as this hits 512, this should be done, right? He should stop right around there. Now remember, the sensor runs every 20 ticks. The extraction's running every tick. So we'll get up to 20 more than we needed, right? So we hit 515 and then we're done. That's cool. That works for me, right? Okay. Okay. So now let's get 2 more drawers. I was thinking about doing this with a 2x2, but I don't think I need to anymore, right? So let's get you glass. And stone. Hey, give me that back. Cool. Lock and lock. And I probably want some diamond upgrades in these guys. Probably a waste, but also, who cares? Cool. And then same deal, but with a furnace here. But I want the netherite furnace. So let me drill down the line here of bananas level furnaces. Okay, so then upgrade you. Upgrade you. You. See, we're about to not have this problem no more. Obsidian. Netherite furnace. Cool. And while we're at it, let's get the furnace upgrades for factory augment. And speed augment. Okay. Reset all those. Put your augments in. We don't need auto input or output. What we're going to do is we're going to laser IO that. Okay. How about input on the top and output on the bottom? That sounds cool to me. So then what we're going to do is we're going to sense for these guys. Okay. And we're going to use some new channels. So what have we been using so far? We went up to yellow, right? So let's start with green for glass. Okay. Let's again go 1024-ish. Or we could go 2048. Yeah, that works. And then the same here, we'll do a sensor for... I'm going to need more counting filters. That should be a quick one, though. Sensor for stone. And we'll make it channel 6, pink. . 2048. Cool. Did I make you low as... Or no, I don't want you to be low. I want you to be ignored. Cool. All right, so in order to make glass, we need to insert, using redstone channel 5, sand, right? So sand is currently being extracted on channel 2. So what we're going to want to do here is insert, when this is low, from channel 2. Okay? And then, that seems cool. So split on. We should also give an insert of energy here so that you get juiced up. And then for stone, it's going to be, oh, this should be sensor, by the way, right? Channel 6. Okay. So you're going to insert cobble, which is the white channel. Low channel 6. Cool. That should be good. Oh, and the insert should happen on the top. And then we should extract probably stacks at a time from down, right? From the bottom. So you can insert on the up, and you can insert on the up. And you should be smelting now. Nice. Except we need more overclockers. Shouldn't you be... Oh, right. Your extract should be... Let's make the extract channel be... How about 7? And then you can insert on 7. And you can insert on 7. So you should be filling up now. Cool. And then once we hit 2040 in glass, he should stop inserting sand and he should go to inserting stone. Right? Now remember, we'll get a little bit of more, but that's okay. Now you might... Yeah, there we go. Because I put diamond upgrades in them, didn't I? Did I? Yeah, I did. So see how it stopped inserting sand? Nice. Now we're getting cobble. And then once that hits 2048, the furnace will be done. Cool, right? I like this. This is working really well. This is working really well, I would say. Yep. See, and now cobble stopped. Cool. So we'll have a little extra, obviously, but that's okay. Like, I'm fine with that. I'm not going to go, like, trying to make it perfect and make it be, like, 2048 all the time. So, how cool is this? Now, all I need is a drawer controller. And we should be cool, yes? I would say. We can put the drawer controller here, for example. And many people keep telling me that these drawer controllers do not have to touch the actual drawers. I know. I love that too. It is a cool feature. I very much am a fan. Cool. And I don't need the cobble because I've got cobble over here. So I don't need another drawer full of cobble. Deal? So then let's run a cable and a storage bus. And that feels pretty good to me. So you're going to be a high priority. And it shouldn't be a problem running this cable over here, right? And now, if we look in here, we should see lots of sand, lots of gravel, lots of dust, everything we need. Plenty of glass, plenty of stone. Nice. That works for me, dudes. What do you guys think? I actually very much think that's awesome. That is a good Cobbleworks. And that is fully automated using just one flux hammer and just one netherite furnace. Yeah? And remember, anytime we go down on a certain amount, we go below 1024, or 2048, I mean, and then all of a sudden it should be smelting. See? And it refueled. That is cool. And then we have plenty of wiggle room to go above that number if we need to. All right, wrapping up point. Devil20 sign off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. We'll come back next time. Now that we have a Cobbleworks going and some FTB stuff, we should be good. I might even be able to kick off my EV solar panel that we need. Missing some redstone. I should do something about that. I should get redstone. I should get some auto sieving happening. I've been trying to avoid it, but I think it's going to have to happen, right? I think so. All right, maybe next episode. For now, take it easy.